Let's open the book on this. Today in Salt Lake City, the university faces a funding crisis that could impact life-saving research.
Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day, with Leah and Garrett here in Salt Lake City. Okay, so here's where we start. The University of Utah is facing an imminent threat, a massive loss of $43.5 million in research funding. These cuts come from a new directive pushed by the Trump administration. It's like putting the brakes on a train, right?
Real talk, Garrett, and not just any train, but one with crucial medical research projects aboard. Like literally the Huntsman Cancer Institute is counting on this funding. Garrett, can you believe that?
Yeah, can you believe that's even a thing? This directive wants to save $4 billion by capping what are called indirect research costs. Basically, funds that keep the lights on in research labs. Thankfully, a federal judge has put a temporary block on these cuts, so there's a glimmer of hope.
University President Taylor Randall is leading the charge to keep research efforts going strong. He's vowing to fight back against these funding cuts. It could slow down scientific progress, and let's face it, that's close to the heart of it for so many people.
That's a solid point, especially since Utah could see a 6% dip in research funding. I'm all about that perspective where economic activity and scientific advancement go hand in hand. I mean, Leah, who's behind this potential doom and gloom?
Honestly, Garrett, the instability in funding is like a pressure cooker for academic institutions. They're scrambling to diversify funding sources. It's a wild ride with federal cuts looming like a dark cloud. Okay, let's move on. There's some tension brewing over at the University of Utah. President Taylor Randall is accusing the faculty of breaking the law in their attempts to bring charges against Provost Mitzi Montoya.
Yeah, let's dig into this. So the provost, that's a top academic officer, got called out by the faculty. They accused her of deceit, but there's state law SB 192 limiting their power to do much about it. It's like red tape central here.
Totally. The back and forth over Montoya's leadership has been a thing for quite some time. Kind of like that one spot in the kitchen you can never seem to get clean. I mean, what's the buzz there?
Let's shed some light on this. It's about balance. Academic freedom versus administrative control, right? But I've got to ask, why wasn't there any action on faculty concerns before all this legal stuff? It's like the more you dig, the more you find, huh?
And let's not forget Montoya's salary. Can you believe it's so high, even with all this controversy swirling around her? The tension is thick as Salt Lake smog.
All right, let's roll on and talk about the shakeup at Utah State University. Alan L. Smith has stepped in as interim president after Elizabeth Cantwell made a surprise exit.
That's so wild. Cantwell's time as president had its fair share of controversies, like in their sports department and about transgender student rights. Garrett, what a twist, huh?
Totally. Let's dig deeper into this one. Alan L. Smith isn't looking for a long haul as president, but he's got a solid rep. Known for his impactful research on youth sports and health, he's no stranger to challenges.
Smith's appointment might just be the steady hand USU needs. Amid lawsuits and federal scrutiny, his academic integrity could steer them through some stormy seas. And with all this fuss, what will actually change? Can you imagine the brainstorming sessions?
Exactly, Leah. The broader implications are huge. Leadership changes like this one, they sort of spotlight ongoing issues in academia and beyond. Smith just might be a game changer.
And that's where we'll leave it for now. Signing off from Laid Back Local here in Salt Lake City. Stay informed, and we'll catch you tomorrow for more updates.